It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh. Center fielder Starling Marte.
And we are underway from Tampa as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. And Harold, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out, nobody on. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now another 1-2. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Hit hard to short. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Rays, center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. And Harold, as we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in, Logan Morrison. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
2-1. The pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
McCutcheon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Fielder number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground at first. Morrison is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's Andrew McCutcheon now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there. Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting sixth.
Set to get his day started, Josh Harrison. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in, Ryan Braun will match up with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning.
Designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Popped up. Jaso is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Brad Miller, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. There to take it in is McCutcheon now for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Addison Russell. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. McCutcheon is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. In now, Phil Gosselin. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Phil Gosselin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. 1-1. Here it comes. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And this is fouled back and out of play. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Mercer.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rasmus is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Colby Rasmus. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Gloved by Harrison, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Center fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
This is pulled into right. And the Rays are in the hit column. Digging in for his second at bat, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one, as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Starling Marte comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Starling Marte.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's John Jaso now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jaso.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. stepping in and ready for another shot. Jung Ho Kang. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jung Ho Kang.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding in, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Miller ranging into the outfield, and that's the 3rd out. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Logan Morrison.
Ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he is out on the tag. Here's Ryan Braun now. He popped out in his first trip.
Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The batter, number
Now
13,
at the plate, Brad Miller reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he is into third with a 2-out triple. Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will come in to score from third as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. Here's Addison Russell trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Curveball that time, not even close. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. On the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
McCutchen.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. Josh Harrison stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Harrison.
First pitch on its way. This is in the air out to right. And Rasmus is there to put this ball away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Designated hitter.
Ready now, Phil Gosselin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game.
Jose De Leon comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Jose De Leon.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Swing and a miss. Might have got a piece, actually. It's 2-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation.
Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Colby Rasmus.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Jaso is there. A quick out number 1.
Third baseman,
stepping into
number 3.
the box, Trevor Plouffe. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Jaso ranging into shallow right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Marte racing back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
Now
here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Francisco Cervelli.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Jordy Mercer.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And here's a ball hit in the air. Under it is Morrison now, and there are 2 away. Digging in now, Starling Marte. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Miller is there for it, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Logan Morrison.
And
He's
leading
0
off
for
for
2
Ray.
thus far in this one.
First baseman, Logan
Outfield shaded
Morrison.
toward right center. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they
The
could
batter,
go
number
either
13,
way now, I
second
suppose.
baseman.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball.
Miller.
Ryan Braun becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Brad Miller comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play. Here's the catcher, Wilson
Up next
Ramos.
for Tampa Bay.
He's 1 for 2 in the
Catcher.
ball game.
Wilson Ramos.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's John Jaso now. He'll lead it. Off
Leading
here
off
as
for the
we begin
Pirates.
inning number 7.
First baseman, John Jason.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. And that'll bring up the versatile. Jung Ho Gung.
Jung Ho Gung.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit softly on the ground to third. Plouffe gonna have to hurry on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 25.
Digging in to try it again.
Gregory
Polanco.
Polanco.
No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Addison Russell. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Drew Hutchison is out from the bullpen.
Your attention, please.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh
Number
bullpen.
34, Drew Hutchison.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Colby Rasmus. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though. Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting.
Here's Trevor
Third
Plouffe
baseman.
standing in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a little tapper. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Striding in once again, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Andrew McCutchen.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Into the box now, Josh Harrison. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another shot now, Phil Gosselin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Bradley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Carlos.
Here comes the first pitch.
Gonzalez.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
High pop-up. There to take it is Mercer for the first out.
First baseman,
So stepping in,
number 7.
Logan Morrison.
Logan
He singled his last
Morrison.
time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He was able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. On deck, the always dangerous Ryan Braun. Lifted in the air to center. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Number 8. Designated
Coming
hitter.
to the plate now, Ryan Braun. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging here is Braun, and he sends this one on the ground to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He'll be
Leading off
charged
for the
with
Pirates,
trying to get on board,
catcher,
leading off the 9th.
Francisco Cervelli.
Into the windup and the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike. Here, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written the K next to his name in this
The
one.
batter, number 10.
Stepping into the box, Jordy Mercer. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center
Coming to
fielder,
the
number
plate
6.
now, Starling Marte.
Marte.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch could be that hard slider down and away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side and into the box. Brad Miller, 1
Leading
for
off
2
on the
with a
bottom of the ninth
triple
inning
so
for the
far
Rays.
in this one.
Second baseman.
Here
Number
comes the first
13.
pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slider, and look out. That's up in the danger zone.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Set to deliver on 2-1. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Polanco on the run. He's got it 1 away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Hit to third. Gung's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Addison Russell. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's John Jaso now. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
First baseman, John.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Gun. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Gregory Polanco. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. Around first, digging for 2. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Now at the plate, Josh Harrison. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Harrison.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. McCutchen rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores. At the plate, Phil Gosselin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Phil Gosselin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. 2 out with the man at first. Out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Stepping up now, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 2 with a for him so far.
Right
Tony
fielder.
Watson takes the ball,
Toby
looking to make sure this
Bradley.
game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh.
Steven
Pitch hitting for
Souza
the Rays.
is up off the benches.
Number
He'll lead
12,
off the bottom of the
Steven
10th after a
Souza.
disastrous top of the inning. Looped out toward third. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Third baseman,
Settling
number
in
3.
now, Trevor Plouffe.
Trevor
He's
Plouffe.
hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Late that time for a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2, and he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jackie
Center
Bradley
fielder,
Jr. He comes in with a couple of hits,
Bradley
including a triple in
Jr.
4 at-bats. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is. John Jaso. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back,